Hello, my crafty friends. You're watching Cardz TV. This is Mary, and today we're going to do card number 8 in the 12 Days of Christmas card series. We'll be using this cute little snowman, and I've cut some additional layers, and we're going to get started right now. I love this little snowman. He came from the Artistry cartridge. That's a close to my heart Cricut cartridge, and if you don't have this one, guys, you need to pick this up. This is such a fun cartridge, and there's so much in it. And you can get yours by going over to see Melanie Brown. She's a close to my heart consultant, and she will get one out to you. But I found him on page 47 in the manual that comes with the Artistry cartridge. Here he is, right down here. And he's got his bottom layer, and then this is the pieces that go on top. And you can see mine are colored. What I did, I cut him out 3 times out of white, the base and then all the pieces. And this is something I do when I don't want to have to cut extra layers or I don't have the color that I need, and I use my markers. Now these are Bic markers, and these are alcohol markers just like Copics. They're not the same quality, of course, but you can get good results with Bic markers. So for his hat, I cut the middle colored the middle section with blue, and I used Ocean View blue. And you can see it gives you a nice shadowed effect. For his nose, I used Adobe Orange. For his little twigs for his arms, I used Tiki Hut Tan. And then, of course, I used Tuxedo Black for his eyes and his buttons. Now, I did take my Jelly Roll pen and put a little white dot in each eye. Then, to give some shadow around the snowman as well as on the white part of his hat and the little pom-pom here on the end, I used my Copic C1, which is Cool Gray number 1. And I just went around the inside of the little snowman, and I framed the fur on his hat and the pom-pom on the end. And I think he turned out really, really cute. Now, I'll have all the cut sizes for everything I used today at the end of the video. But the reason I've cut this out 3 times is I'm going to go ahead and layer the base of the snowman 3 times with this one on the top. Same for the hat, the arms, the nose, the buttons, everything, to give him lots of dimension. I want him to have a little bit of thickness to him. So I'm going to grab my 2-way glue pen and my tweezers and get to work putting this snowman together, and then we'll come back and get him on our card base. Here's my little snowman all put together. Now for his twigs for his arms, his buttons, his eyes, his nose, and his cap, I just put the 3 layers together. But for the actual base of the snowman, I don't know if you can see this, but I put foam tape between the 3 layers. So he's nice and thick, and he's like chipboard. Now I wanted to add something to his little hat, so I cut out this holly and berries, and you'll find this also in the Artistry cartridge, and that's on page 40, is that 8 or 6? 48. I need to get my glasses changed, I think. Now it's under Icon 1. I didn't cut the overlay. I just cut the 2 pieces of holly and the berries, and I cut them out of white, and I colored them with some more Bic markers. For the holly, I used 2 shades of green. I used forest green and meadow green. And for the berries, I used rambunctious red. But before I put the holly and berries on his little cap, I'm going to take my Wink of Stella and go over the fur on his cap and also the little pom-pom, and I'm going to put some on the berries as well, and then I'll put the holly and berries on his cap with probably some glue dots so we can keep them on. And this is going to add some sparkle and shine just a little touch of glitter. I hope y'all can see that wink of Stella on there. That really makes this little snowman so cute. Now for our card base, we're going to use a navy blue piece of cardstock, and I've cut this at 8.5 by 5.5, scored it at 4 1/4, and it becomes an A2 size card, 4 1/4 by 5.5. And for my mat for my snowman, I wanted to do something a little different, so I went to the Elegant Edges cartridge, and on page 37 I cut this oblong and the shadow, and it kind of looks like a postage stamp. And I'm going to adhere these together and get these on the front. And you'll see down here I've already stamped it. I used Memento Tuxedo Black ink, and I used the Cardz TV Snow Day stamp set. And I've stamped Snowman Will Melt Your Heart. I think that's so cute for this one. And I tried it in white, but I didn't like it. It didn't pop enough, so I went ahead and did it in black. So I'll get this adhered down. Then we're going to put our snowman on, and I think we need some snowflakes on here too. Now my card base is all ready. Now because I've got a difference in the layers on my snowman, I've just put some ATG adhesive on the back of the actual snowman, and then I've got 2 thicknesses of foam tape under his hat to make up for the difference in the way I put it together. And we're just going to angle him right there. He is so cute. I just love him. And I really like that holly and berries on there. Now I thought it needed some snowflakes, so I turned over to page 49 in the Artistry Handbook, and I cut this snowflake right here under icon 1, and I cut 2 at 3/4 of an inch. They're going right there. And then I cut one at 1 inch. That's going right there. I'm going to get these adhered down, and we'll come back and take a final look at this cute little snowman card. Here's my finished snowman card. This is card number 8 in the 12 Days of Christmas card series. And I know I always say this, but I think this is one of my favorite ones of the series. I love the holly on there and the wink of Stella, which you probably can't see. And I decided to add some little self-adhesive rhinestones to the snowflakes. These are Studio G, and I got them at Walmart. And I just put a small one in the center of the small snowflakes, and a medium size in the center of this bigger snowflake. And I just think it's so cute. And he was so much fun to put together. There's just so much dimension to this card, and it really makes him come alive, I think. So thanks so much for coming by and spending some time with me today, guys. Have an awesome day, and I'll see you again soon. Bye now.